Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can get it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some Robins, and he's playing Batman, but he's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be mine? Walk past, I press rewind. See that ass one more time. And I got this soda. Remy boys, they know us. That's running on shoulder. No one can control it. Yeah. And I got this soda. Remy boys, they know us. That's running on shoulder. No one can control it. She's got class and style, sweet knowledge by the fountain. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings isn't all. Let me show you how it goes. Love the world, spin the world. Love is a girl, freak what you want. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. And I got this soda. Remy boys, they know it. That's running on shoulder. No one can control it. And I got this soda. Remy boys, they know it. That's running on shoulder. No, they can't control it. No. No diggity, darling. I like the way you work it. 1738. No diggity, darling. I'm about to bang it. 1738. No diggity, darling. I like the way you work it. I'm about to bag it up. No diggity, darling. I'm about to bag it up. No diggity, darling. I like the way you work it. 1738. No diggity, darling. I'm about to bang it. Yeah. Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some Robins, and he's playing Batman, but he's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be mine? Walk past, I press rewind. See that ass one more time. And I got this soda. Remy boys, they know it. That's running on shoulder. No one can control it. Yeah, and I got this soda. Remy boys, they know us. Fast running on shoulder. No one can control it. She's got class and style, street knowledge by the fountain. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings isn't all. Let me show you how it goes. Love's the word, spins the verb. Love is a girl, freak what you want. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. And I got this soda. Remy boy, Baby girl, you're so damn fine, no. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robins, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah. I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be mine? Walk past, I press rewind. See that ass one more time. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know it. Fast money, no slow. No one can control it. Yeah. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know it. Hey, fast money, no slow. No one can control it. Yeah. She's got class and style, street knowledge by the pound, yeah. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings isn't all. Let me show you how it goes. Love's the word, spins the verb. Lovers it could freak what you want. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. Bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. Bag it up. I like the way you work it. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know it. Fast money, no slow. No one can control. No kid. Yeah. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know it. Hey, fast money, no slow. No, they can't control. No. No diggity, darling. I like the way you work it. 1738. No diggity, darling. I'm about to bang. 1738. No diggity, darling. I like the way you work it. I'm about to bag it up. No diggity, darling. I'm about to bag it up. No diggity, darling. I like the way you work it. 1738. No diggity, darling. I'm about to bag it up. Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, no. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robins, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be mine? Walk past, I press rewind. See that ass one more time. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know it. Fast money, no slow. No one can control it. Yeah. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know it.
Hey guys. You hear me all right? She's gonna catch a fire. In the profile. Where? Y'all hear me all right? I'm using my computer's microphone this time, just because of the fact I don't have everything unpacked yet. Bag it up. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. There we go. I'll turn that down a little bit. This time, just because if I don't have everything on back. Everything is going all right. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things a little bit. It feels weird for me. Like I kind of messed up my sleep schedule a little bit. So everything's a little off for me, but I'm slowly trying to get back into the groove of things. I'm hoping to have my meta analysis articles finished by either, what's today, Thursday? It's the 28th. It's Thursday. Hoping to have them finished by either tomorrow or Saturday, hopefully. And then that way I could start having the meta analysis videos start coming out too. But yeah, I have quite a few things other things I have to take care of this weekend too. So it's just busy. I'm just dizzy. Would you recommend I make HD Master Form Sora 7-star? Compared to other existing tier 7, 6, 7 medals, I would say, actually no, that's a tier 5 medal, isn't it? What are some other good tier 5 medals? It's on my head. I would recommend Lingering Will first above anything else, if you happen to have him. I'm trying to think of any other tier 5 medals. If you're just going for a damage medal, you want to go for the heaviest hitting damage medals. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. I mean, you can use the spreadsheet on my website though as reference towards the strongest hitting damage medals, and go off that. I don't think I would say HD Master Form Sora being amongst the top. So take your time, Brian. No stress over it. Hey, appreciate it, Spiderbot. Back it up. There's a fly in my room, so I might have to try killing it later. Once this song finished iterating through, we'll go into the game. The best are 2 medals, those sure to be, and Lingering Will. I know a lot of people are doing 2 medals. I know that. Don't have Lingering Will? Oh, sad face. 2 medals aren't that bad. They do have a pretty nice multiplier, but they are a single target too, so it kind of depends on what you're trying to go for. Oh, that felt great. This chair has been like hurting my back quite a bit recently, so I need to started recently putting a pillow here to help out, because I think it's the layout of the chair itself that's kind of hurting. 1738. Awesome. 1738. Awesome. Cool beans. So we fell down. I mean, you guys don't know what I was initially at, but I was like, this week's VIP seems really easy for me for some reason. Like, I'm beating tons of people who are using like Carry EX Plus and stuff, and it's just like no problem to me. It's probably mainly because of the fact that I do have like 7-star versions of like the heaviest hitting damage medals in the game, though, so that helps. like I haven't really had a problem. I haven't really had an issue against her at all, though. I also slightly changed up my turtle setup strategy a bit too. Just because of the fact that like a lot of people are not using triple threat or just even status ailments in general anymore. So I'm heavily taking advantage of that. So like as of right now, I actually need I need to slightly change this too because I'm attacking. No. These ones are the same, I think. Yeah, these are the same. So what I'm doing here is I changed up my turtle setup. So now my turtle setup, I'm just triple casting Zexy Implosive here with my extra attack HD Vanitas. So that way I pretty much get what I want from my turtling. My first 2 slots. Then I'm using Debunking PvP to waste all my gauges. Slot 3. And then I just have a bunch of like tier 1 through 3 medals with extra attack. Like I could care less what they do. I just put them there because of their extra attack, and they have the poison skill. I put poison on them, so that way, like, it guarantees taps on the opponent to try and get the poison to go off. However, what I realized though, and I kind of forgot about this during my initial run through, was that because when I'm attacking, it's like almost everyone forgot about status effects. Yeah, like. Everyone just assumes that like, oh, you got prime medals, you win. You got Kyrie X plus, you win. You got defense boost max, you win. Okay, and everyone's just like, oh, okay, status effects suck. They're not gonna use them. Like people don't realize like you gotta give things time. Once everyone starts having more 7-star medals in this game, like status effect medals are gonna be, or status ailments, I should say, are gonna become super useful again. Simply because of the fact that the only reason why the prime medals were so good in the first place as 7 stars because no one really had many 7 stars in the first place. So like they were one of the few medals that you could easily get like a high multiplier on compared to everything else. But once everyone else starts getting more tier 7 medals, that's not going to be relevant anymore. Like all the other medals will have easily higher multipliers than the prime medals will. And so everyone will be along the same playing field again. In which case you're going to want to use status ailments. And I don't think anyone's looking that far ahead. But yeah, that's what I'm using. What I'm actually going to do, though, for this iteration is... I put sleep on one of these guys. I think it was timeless for a repeat. Did that good time? Okay, I guess you work too. Just put you there. But this guy, 7-star. Whatever. I just need to level him. No, it doesn't matter. In there. So what I'm going for here, so I put sleep there because, let's see, where the heck do we get these status ailment skills? I have the base ones, try to double cast them and I get nothing. I need a status ailment plus skills, but where can I get them? You mean the status ailments? Okay, so for status ailments, as of right now, I believe you can get triple threat in the Skills the Thrill deal going on right now. I believe it's in the shop. This one will load. Yeah, but I'm actually using triple threat. I'm just using triple threat. The only setup that I have that's using an individual one, I'm using the base bit of vanilla status ailments. You can get status ailment skills just from playing the story mode and stuff. Like just playing the game, you'll randomly the game will just randomly drop like vanilla status ailment like skills for you to use. Like I have a ton of them. that I just never actually ended using. What is this? Take a look. Look, see, I just have a bajillion of them. I just have a crap ton of them. And they're just ones like that I've gotten throughout like just playing the game. Like, you don't buy these or anything. Like, these are just base vanilla like poison. Like, sleep. Yeah, they're just base. You just get them from playing the game. Sup, Jason? Yeah. If I use the triple threat, they won't be paralyzed on the last turn. It depends on how you use the triple threat. That's why I have my setup the way it currently is. Look. You have to do it like this. You have to not use paralyze, because the main drawback about triple threat is that it wastes all your pet boost skills. The paralysis boost skill from your pet is what guarantees the skips for paralysis. That's how you gotta. That's how you need to guarantee it through the use of the pet skill. The main drawback about triple threat though is that it wastes like all of your pet skills super fast. So like on turn 1, if you use triple threat, you're like wasting like almost all of your pet boost skills like right away, and that's the problem. So the way to get around that, and that's why I have my turtle setup the way it is right now, is that I'm using my turtle setup round 1, where everyone's using their best setup. I'm using that, so I'm like throwing that round. But because of the fact I'm using Young King Mickey B to waste all my gauges anyways, it will force my setup to tap to get the base vanilla skill, poison, the status ailment skills to go off. And you guys will see this. So I'm using poison here for these medals, and then using there, and made sure I used medals with extra attack to make sure, like, in case it didn't go off the first time, try and help guarantee that it goes off. I'm using poison here to try and get rid of the Suna. But what I remembered last time is that I completely forgot that the new Kyrie EX Plus medal does cure status ailments, and in terms of poison, Asuna on the opponent doesn't actually activate until the end of the round. So if they use Kyrie EX Plus within their setup round 1, it's gonna get rid of the poison before I can get rid of their Asuna. So I'm using sleep right here just to hopefully like have sleep go off, so that way it gets rid of Asuna at the beginning of their turn before they can use Kyrie EX Plus. And then like if poison ends up being there too, like that's just, hey, it helps. I can honestly probably make this one a sleep too, to be honest. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add another sleep. I need to level up a sleep first. Hold on. I'm gonna level up a skill real quick. We'll go to Treasure Trove. Let's see. Hello, Nicolo. I use triple threat on the second and third turn. That's what I'm using right now. I use triple threat on my first round double cast, but on the third round I use X plus to get by. Yeah, that's because Christian. That's because of the fact that you wasted your paralysis boost skill, pet boost skill on round 1. That's the problem. So like, you want to try not using triple threat round 1 if possible, and then but using triple threat on rounds 2 and 3. That's what you want to try and do. It was brought to my attention too yesterday, and like, I figure it should be something I can help explain to, but the paralysis boost pet skill has a weird interaction when you're going second in a round, okay? As well. And like, I'm hoping to explain that today as well. Oh, is this almost? Just need one more. It has a very weird interaction. Let me show you this. Let's see. I used poison by tapping first round, but then nothing worked because they used cards. That was yeah. That's what I just said, Sylvia, as well. That's why I'm putting sleep. That's why I'm using sleep right now. I'm using it like a combination of poison and sleep. So sleep within my last few medals to help make sure that it gets wasted before they can use Kyrie EX Plus. Yeah, you have to tap or swipe to trigger the base skills. You can't use the special ability. So I should have more than one poison, let's say, to help trigger it? Yes, correct, Christian. I would recommend grabbing any medal, just grab any tier 1, 2, or 3 medal that has extra attack that you don't use. Slap on, like, poison or sleep on it. Oh, just keep in mind, too, like, you can only use the sleep for, attacking, I believe. I don't recall. I believe assume it will still go off even if you're defending, but just to be safe. I'm using sleep just when I'm attacking. But yeah, medals with extra attack will just help you be able to guarantee. Guess you don't get host notifications? Host notifications. What are those? I don't know what those are. Try put on, yeah, what Rubelek said too. Putting on all of your skill perks will help as well. I don't know, I guess I don't. I don't even know, is that even a thing? Can you get a notification like that on Twitch? I don't really use Twitch, so I have no idea. I appreciate it though. Oh yeah, I was about to show you guys. So like when you go to the pet skill tricks, here's the thing, and I always found this weird about the paralysis boost skill for pet. It says so the keyword here is immobilizes. This is what guarantees that your opponent's medals get skipped. Is that it says immobilize. And for anybody out there, yeah, I'm using Streamlabs. And for anybody out there who was wondering whether or not the paralysis max skill that comes on Zexion guarantees skip medals, it does not, because it doesn't immobilize the target. It just guarantees that a normal paralysis ailment will be applied on the opponent. It doesn't guarantee that the paralysis itself will skip the medals. It has to say immobilize. Glad I caught you live stream. Thank you. Been having issues. Have yet to get the gold ticket. Appreciate your friend. No problem, Christian. No. I didn't get any sort of notification like that. Red Ranger. But the thing right here, it says is that it's 1 charge per battle. So I always assumed that 1 battle meant 1 turn or 1 round or whatever. But I think in PvP, all 3 rounds count as 1 battle. But anyways, the weird interaction that happens is that like whenever you were to go second, so like round 2 for example, okay, if you were to use paralysis boost when you're going second, even if the opponent has the Suna go off, okay, the paralysis boost still has this like weird lingering effect where like if you still paralyze them round 3, it would still skip their medals. It's a very odd interaction. But however, if you go first, so let's say for example round 1, you use paralysis boost round 1, and you waste their Asuna. Round 2, they don't get their medals skipped. And I think the main reason for this is because of the fact they're not paralyzed before it gets to their turn. So I believe the paralysis boost still lingers technically on round 1, but because of the fact they're not paralyzed on their turn and they're going first, it doesn't actually do anything. And the only reason why it would work on turns 2 and 3 is because when you use the paralysis boost turn 2, even if you didn't get rid of Asuna turn 1 and you made them waste Asuna turn 2, if you make them waste Asuna turn 2 and use paralysis boost turn 2, when you go to turn 3, it will still linger. And if you can inflict paralysis again turn 3, it will still work turn 3. It's a very odd interaction. But that's how it works for some reason. So in terms of defending, so like let's say you're not attacking, you're defending. Okay, in terms of defending, how it would work then is the opposite. And this is why it would seem like the defender always gets to skip your medals. It's because of the fact that they're defending turn 1. So the paralysis boost for them stays and lingers to round 2. And because they get to go first round 2, they can paralyze you again round 2. And then it seems like the defending player always gets to skip your medals. That's why that always seems to happen. It has that weird lingering effect. It has nothing to do, and just to help nip this in the butt, it has nothing to do with a paralysis max skill at all. I know there's a post on Reddit that was brought to my attention, going around right now too, trying to like prove that paralysis 2 max skips medals when it actually doesn't. I watched the video, or at least like portions of it, and I'm assuming they're just doing the same thing over and over throughout the whole video. But they were not actually doing it properly to actually prove that paralysis 2 max itself is skipping the medals. From what I was seeing from watching the video, it was actually just the pet skill that was skipping the medals, not the skill itself. Oh, I know that, Red Ranger. Yeah, I know that. I know it shows me. I didn't get any notifications though. Yeah. So it's very odd interaction, and hopefully I can show you guys that on today's PvP battles, because I'm trying to make them waste their Asuna round 1 without using paralysis. So I'm trying to save my paralysis boost for turns 2 and 3 using triple threat. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Hayden Nelson. Welcome to the nation. All right, let's go. We'll put that there. Okay, no problem with Ranger. So I think I missed where you say I can acquire these status Ailment 2 max plus skills. You can get the base vanilla ones just by playing the game. Like I think you can get them from as drops. Okay, you see guys right there? Like it automatically taps. Look, so I got the skill off right there, and I made him waste his Asuna too before he could use. At least I believe I saw the Asuna. Yes. I made him waste his Asuna before he could use Kyrie EX Plus. So that's why I have to sleep there. Is in case because they're most likely going to have Kyrie EX Plus round 1 as their best setup and stuff. So that's why I'm using sleep to get rid of it before they can do that. The poison is just kind of like insurance if they happen to not be using it. So, hey, what's up, Marsupu? Yeah, I'm doing well. Looking for max ones? There's only currently one max skill in the game for status ailments, and that is for paralysis. You can only get that from the Zexian Plus banner as of right now. I have every Keyblade. Yeah, I have every single Keyblade at 35 except the reverse ones. Those are the only ones I don't have 35. I have like tons of... I don't think you guys realize. I have tons of gems just sitting around doing nothing. Oh yeah, I definitely got that one. Alright. So, I got Triple Threat off. He's paralyzed, and I should have used my paralysis boost round 2. And then right here, it should make him skip his medals, assuming I can inflict Triple Threat again. I'm not quite too sure, like, if you don't use Triple Threat round 3, but you got him paralyzed round 2. I don't know if it will still happen. I want to say yes, but I'm not too sure just yet. Look at that. See? It's a very odd interaction. I don't understand why it does this. But, like, that's just how it works. What are your thoughts on my Diz being my first 7-star medal for tier 7? Diz is a very good medal. He's one of the hardest hitting medals in the game right now. So, and he also does get that buff for, like, the +4 upright. As 7-star, which is very useful if you happen to be using Kyrie EX like the normal one, like that combined with Diz like almost gives you already max upright strength. So it's a very good medal. It's a very good medal to make 7-star. Didn't you use Zexian round 1? Shouldn't that have wasted your pet skill you were talking about? No, because I actually replaced my Zexian skill with just defense boost 3 max. I don't have paralysis max on my Zexian anymore. Once I realized that the paralysis boost max doesn't actually guarantee skips, it just inflicts normal paralysis. It just like 100% guarantees a normal paralysis on the opponent. Okay, but you got to keep in mind too that the paralysis resistant traits can still avoid the paralysis from the paralysis max skill. So even if you have a paralysis max skill on your medal, if they have like 100% paralysis resist traits, for example, you're still not gonna hit them. So resist traits can still get in the way of you actually affecting your opponent. So it's not a true 100% depending on the traits of your opponent, but like assuming they don't have the traits, it's a 100%. So I should use triple threat on my last turn instead of the Zexian Plus with that plus kill. As you haven't gotten a gold ticket yet. It feels bad, man. Oh, I love the aqua emote. That's cool. As long as you can inflict status ailments on your opponent round 1 without using paralysis, you can use triple threat or paralysis max turns 2 and 3. That's the thing. The objective is to not use paralysis at all of any form round 1, but still make them waste Asuna round 1. That's the trick, okay? That's why I have my setup the way it is right now, where I'm using a bunch of tap medals to get rid of their... I actually didn't see if I made him use his Asuna or not this turn. I've gotten 3 silver and like 30 bronze. It's all good, man. It's like let's just wait, okay? You got like if all your guys getting are just silver tickets and stuff, it's completely okay. It's gonna take you longer, of course, to actually like get the things you want. No, that's unfortunate. I think I lost this round. Yeah, I heavily lost that one. I think I'll have my first gold ticket this week with all your help. No problem, Christian. Best of wishes to you. Actually, I can just look at the screen. Ticket every pool in NA. I think that'd be a little broken to me. I mean, because they're kind of using 7-star medals as like a selling point for their banners. So if they're just mindlessly giving away tickets, that'll make people not want to pull from their banners as much anymore. So I would highly doubt that they would do something like that. Just mindlessly give away tickets. Bronze, maybe. Silver is kind of... I got boosted Voldemort, but her traits are so good? What? Do you think Santa will give us Lux hours? I have no idea, to be honest. I don't think they will. I think they would have announced it by now. Or at least, I should rephrase that. I would have liked them to have announced it by now. Because we all know Santa. If they're going to give us boosted hours, they're most likely going to do it like spontaneously. Like, oh, hey, today we're going to have boosted hours. If they do, I already stated it in my last video, my weekly update video. But if they do something like that, I'm going to be severely disappointed again. Like, it will just go further showing that they just don't know how to communicate with us. So, I feel like what I think is most likely going to happen, though, is that they learned from stage 1. They're learning from their mistake stage 1. And they're just not going to give us hours at all for stage 3. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. Okay, explosive Voldemort. Gotcha. Tracer Instagram. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, like the only traits that are actually useful on Voldemort. I mean, extra attack is nice, but you honestly don't need extra attack. She's probably going to be like one of the only buffer medals in the game you don't need extra attack on. The traits I would actually want the most on Voldemort would literally just be status ailment resistant traits. Those would be the ones I would want. I saw some people saying that like the plus 800 HP is good, but honestly it's not. HP is literally the worst trait in the game so far. Primarily because of the fact that like these days enemies can just one-shot you so easily. It doesn't matter how much HP you have. So sadly, I got extra on Kyrie. I mean, it's not that bad. Extra attack on Kyrie isn't a bad thing because you still get the plus, you still get the extra counters and you get extra gauges. So it's not a bad thing. It's just not nearly as useful compared to other primary buffered debuffer medals. You want ground or resist? Oh. Screen froze. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Come on, screen. Okay, that's cool. Okay, hold on. It spazzed out. You don't need ground traits at all on Voldemort. Like it's a buffer debuffer. It's not a damage metal. It's not going to do much damage compared to other metals. So like you really don't need ground traits on Voldemort. Sure, it could help out, but it's honestly not that useful. Oh, now it works. Oh, maybe not. I wasn't paying attention either. I meant to use boost. Come on. What the heck? I think it was Lexius. It was Lexius or Vexen, one of the two. Where they're gonna have moves that just one-shot you regardless of how much defense or HP you have. Or like they'll do so much damage that like you would have to be super close. So it's very iffy. That's the thing. And for those type of situations. In which case, yeah, it's just iffy. And it would literally only be good for that type of situation. The only other type of like thing that HP trait would actually be useful for are for those metals that do more damage based off HP. Kind of like Sephiroth EX Plus, for example. But even then, like the amount of how much that actually ends up being useful is almost like non-existent. It is not actually. What is happening? Is it buffering for you guys? Hold on. I'm trying to fix this. Hey, there we go. Got it working. Oh, let's see. The ground could help for those really evenly matched PvP opponents. Yeah, I could see that. I personally feel like I would still want the resistance traits, but you're not wrong. My Voldemort has raid damage, sleep resist, +2 gauges, +2 defense, and +800 HP. Interesting. +2 gauges is nice. Sleep resist is also nice, exactly for like, you know, my type of setups. Defenses is okay. HP is getting a boosted one is nice though. Honestly though, like a boosted version for Kairi doesn't really mean too much. Simply because, like I said before, like she's not a damage metal. Like boosted versions on main buff or debuffer metals aren't really useful at all. Sure, in PvP it'll help you get a little extra points. So I mean, like that's nice, but in general, it's not really a big deal if it's boosted or not boosted. You want boosted for like damage metals. That's the thing. Let's see. Let's go into another one. Mine has ground, raid, EA, poison, sleep. Pretty happy with the rolls. Ooh. Should I put gauges over ground on Kairi? It wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest. It honestly wouldn't be a bad idea because that allows some more versatility across your Keyblades overall, especially on any Keyblades you have that lack gauges. So, like for example, worst case scenario, quite literally, if you really wanted to, you could use Kairi EX Plus on the reverse Keyblades, and then just use metals that provide the rest of the reverse strength buffs. I mean, yeah, the reverse the reverse buffs and debuffs. Okay, just have the rest of your medals provide reverse buffs and debuffs. So the extra gauges would help out a lot for those type of keyblades. Like, I think gauges would be really good over ground, to be honest. Looks like a bunch of people got her. What's up, Rebade? How you doing? To be honest, no, like Sylvia, that's what always happens. Don't fall for it, okay? Every single time there's a No Mercy banner, it always appears like there's so many people that got it, but that's not true. It only looks like that because those are the only people actually talking about and showing the fact that they got it, okay? Everyone else who didn't get it, you don't see them going online, but like, oh, hey guys, look, I didn't get Kyrie Shioni X, okay? Or, you know, I didn't get Kyrie X Plus. You don't see that happen. You only see people who post about it are the ones who actually got it, okay? When realistically, most people who are playing the game have not gotten Kyrie X Plus. That's realistically, that's what's happening. So don't fall for it. That's what I mean. That's primarily why I'm having it in my Discord, where like all pictures of people pulling for her or who have gotten her are like banned, because I don't want to incentivize. I don't want people falling for the trap or illusion that, like, you know, it's actually easily obtainable when it's not. Guys, I would appreciate it too if you could, like, not talk about how many roles you got her in. Just literally for the exact reason I just stated. But yeah. Alright. Let's go into normal. No, it's all good. You guys didn't know. I mean, like, now you know, but like don't worry about it. Just refrain from doing so from now on, please. What are you hoping for when the Toy Story collab comes around? I'm not gonna lie, Propulsion. I am like 90 to 100% expecting another Non-Mercy banner for the Toy Story collab when that rolls around. Damn. The sleep didn't go off. Yeah, I'm like completely expecting another Non-Mercy banner, because that's what they've always done in the past. Every time a collaboration event happens, there's always a Non-Mercy banner. So far, anyways, with the collaboration event. So, like, I'm expecting another Non-Mercy banner. In which case, I'm not going to pull... Well, I might pull a few times just to get some of the medals for the high score challenge that's most likely going to come up for it. But other than that, I'm not going to heavily pull for the medal or anything if it's a Non-Mercy, because that's most likely what's going to happen. That's also partially why I'm kind of like okay with spending quite a bit of jewels getting all these skills right now, because like I'm just completely expecting a Non-Mercy banner. I feel like it's going to be some type of iteration similar to Kyrie EX Plus, to be honest, though. Yeah, to Western Metal like Kyrie EX Plus, exactly. Yeah, I would appreciate it if you don't talk about your polls here, Marcy. Those new avatar boards have pretty cool skills. Honestly, only the, I think it was Hercules and Meg are the only ones that are actually worth pulling for. Or the only ones worth buying. Mostly, okay. The Stitch one can still be good to pull, but it's only if you're planning to get like those skills anyways from the Skills to Thrill, in which you can, like, multiple copies of those skills from the Skills to Thrill. In which case you might save yourself like 500 to 1,000 jewels or something. Otherwise, like, they're not really... If you're only planning to get one copy of each or something, you might as well... it can be... It's a little... Like, it could still be worth it. It just depends on what you're trying to get. I don't know. Did I give Evasuna turn 2? I don't know if I did. Okay, cool, I did. will there be a Toy Story sword medal during the collab? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not like I don't have special insider sight as to what's coming ahead. I don't. I can only make decisions and assumptions based off like previous what they've done in the past. Yeah, they'll probably. Yeah, it's gonna last for a long time. That's for sure. Kyrie's medals always last for quite a long time, and chances are they'll probably re-release the Kyrie EX banner for like within a month or two, most likely. When are we getting the Toy Story stuff? Probably this weekend or next week, most likely. We don't know an exact date, but that's when most people are speculating. I forgot to tell you, thanks to your Discord, my sister and I are finally in a party. Hey, nice. Congrats, Sylvia. I'm glad it helped out. It'll probably be in a Mercy when JP have their anniversary. When is their anniversary? Do you know, Purple Asian? Yeah, we're doing the disaster too. I have a question that I don't think any YouTuber has addressed quite yet. If someone is either new or unhappy with their account as a result of bad decision making, would it be a good time to re-roll? To be honest, Marcy, I never find re-rolling a new account to be good. I personally don't think it's a good idea at all, period. Specifically because of the fact that in this game, like, there are times where you want to use some of the older medals. And because of, like, how this game has been playing out, where, like, Senna doesn't really, or Square Enix doesn't really re-release old, like, farmable medals or VIP medals or high school challenge medals, like, at all. So, like, if your account has those medals, I don't think re-rolling for a new account is going to be good at all, simply because you won't have those medals. Like, for example, like right now, if you were to roll for a new account, you're not going to have Diz, you're not going to have Triton, you're not going to have like all these really good damage medals or all really good VIP medals and such, if you happen to do VIP, like, or farmable medals. Like, if you had HPO on your old account, you're not going to have HPO on this new account, for example. Like, you're not going to have any of the most current, like, Organization 13 medals either, like Alexius Plus, Vexen Plus. I think Zexion Plus still available right now? But like, I'm not sure if it is, but you're not gonna have these medals. So like, it's not in my opinion, it's not a good idea at all whatsoever. I know a lot of people like doing it just so they can try and get like the latest broken medal, like for Kyrie X Plus, for example. But like a medal like that means nothing if you don't have like the other medals to back that up. You're gonna get the JP version of Kingdom Hearts 3 to play it earlier? No. I'm gonna get the English version. I mean, one, I don't even have a Japanese console, so I don't think I would be able to play the game anyways. And two, I wanted to actually understand what the heck I'm looking at and listening to. So, yeah. Just gotta make a JPPSN account. I don't want to do that. I have no problem waiting 4 days. I have no problem waiting 4 days for the English version. It's not a problem to me. $5 days? Either way. I don't mind waiting a few days. Like, we've been waiting, what, like 10 years or something for the game to come out anyways? Like, I have no problem waiting. It's going to be hard to avoid spoilers. Yeah, it might be. I mean, I'm completely willing to wait. I have no problem. I'm like, I've already been avoiding like spoilers and stuff on the internet anyways already. So like, I don't think it's gonna be too big of an issue. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts 3, by the way, remember guys, like I do have my little tip bar over here. So if you guys want to help out with getting me a copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 as well as a PlayStation Eye to be able to stream it, that'd be appreciated. Rip going on Twitter for the next 5 days. Yeah, definitely. How good is Illustrated Aqua A? Aqua A, not B. At 7-star? What abilities should be put? Did you mean A or B? Just to clarify. Because most people say A. I mean, most people say B. I use B right now. What does Illustrated Aqua A even do? Aqua A. I don't even remember what Aqua A does. What tier and attribute is she? Magic? What tier is she? Tier 4? Do I even have Aqua A? Oh, this one? Lowers target's magic-based defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. Are you risking... Okay, so... I mean, her ability isn't... I'm assuming she would get the +3 upright, right? Yeah, she gets the +3 upright. Her ability only lasts for 1 turn as well. Her multiplier is 11. Okay, that's decent. So she's a tier 4. So it'd be like a 22, maybe like a 24, 25 or something like that would be her multiplier. Yeah. I'm looking at it. Okay. You mean what skills should be put on her? I mean, to be honest, she's pretty much just a damage medal. So ultimately having an attack skill on her is the most common choice to put on her. Now, of course, depending on your setup, you might want to do something else. Just keep in mind, like, the general rule of thumb is like if it's an attack medal, put an attack skill on her, because then at the very least you can use that medal for other portions of the game too if needed. That's why like I put defense skills on my turtle medals, because I can still use those turtle medals for turtling for the other parts of the game. If I put like a status effect skill or a defense skill on attack medal, I won't really be able to use that as effectively in other portions of the game. So it's like, it kind of depends on what you have. In general though, just having an attack medal is what you would want on a medal like this. She's strong for me. She's doing like 68k per hit. 68k is not a lot. I'm assuming mill. Yeah. Yeah, whenever anybody asks me questions like that, like I can only give vague answers because it at least in terms of PvP, I can only give vague answers because PvP is one of those modes where like it really does largely depend on what you have. So like, and I don't know what you guys have, so I can only give I'll try to be as specific with my answer as possible, but like they'll still end up being vague more or less. But I'll try and give you the information I can to help influence your decision to like decide what to do. It's one of those situations. For the rest of the game, like it's a little bit easier. I'd be like, yep, straight up just put this skill or put that skill, whatever. But in PvP, because of the fact of like, you know, how setups work and the strategies and stuff, it kind of just depends on your skills and your current medals and like what your strategies are between your setups and stuff like that. So it's it's one of those iffy things. But yeah, no, this week PvP is like going really well for me. Super easy. I'm just kicking so many people's butt who have Kyrie X Plus. She's not even really a problem, to be honest. I would say that, like, for people who are using Kyrie X Plus, the main thing that gives them advantage would be the plus 80 guilt buff, to be honest. Just because of like how much extra damage they're doing compared to how much I can do. Because I'm only getting a plus 40. I think. No, actually, these ones do 60 or 40. These ones do 40, I think. Yeah, these ones only do, like, I only get a plus 40. So they're getting twice as much as I am for a guilt buff. So that ends up being a factor. Let's fight the 46, please. Not really working on many tier 4s. I don't think they're going to last that long even at 7-star. Yeah, no, they're not going to last for very long. They're only good now because of the fact that not very many people have too many 7-star medals. That's the only thing. Personally, for me, I'm trying to save all of my tier 4 fairy medals to evolve my prime medals. Come on, sleep them. Come on. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'll still get rid of Asuna at least. You can't really do a turtle strat if you face Kyrie EX Plus. Yeah, you can. You can still do a turtle strat. It just depends on what you're trying to go for. Like, for example, like right now, as an attacker for round 1, sure, it's not gonna work because they're gonna get rid of it. But when they're fighting against me as a defender, it will definitely work. Simply because of the fact that, there we go, I got rid of Asuna. Simply because of the fact that when they're attacking me, they're using Kyrie EX Plus first. I don't have my defensive buffs yet. And then once it goes to my turn, round 1, because of the fact Kyrie EX Plus only lasts for 1 turn, all of her buffs and debuffs automatically go away because of how PvP works. So that way I'll be at a clean slate and I can apply all the defensive buffs I want. And it will carry over to round 2. So, total strategies are still fine. It's only as an attacking player, if they're using Kyrie X Plus, that it's not gonna be as effective. Like, I know a lot of people, and like this happens all the time. It happens all the time when people like they'll see a busted medal like Kyrie X Plus or whatever, and I'm like, oh, status ailments, turtling are just not good anymore. Not going to be useful. And it's like, no, that's not true. If you're saying that, chances are you just don't know how to use it effectively. Or you don't understand it properly or whatnot. I actually didn't mean to use that there. I kind of just pressed the button. Bum-ba-da-bum. It's for round 3 I try to use my Nova. It's just so nice. Unless the opponent has 3 Kyrie X Plus, then it depends on where they put her. Exactly. They would have to be super lucky or a mega whale to even have that happen in the first place, too. Why am I not getting notifications on how long I've been streaming? I don't know. You should have gotten a notification from when I started streaming. Like I had set a reminder so that way you guys got a notification at 4 o'clock that I was streaming. I saw it pop up on my screen. I don't know. Do you have the bell icon next to the subscribe button turned on? Maybe that's a factor. I don't know. I meant the turtle strats weren't gonna work if your opponent has 2 or more carry X plus. I think most whales will have multiples. I don't know. It depends, because the fact it's a non-mercy pull. That's honestly, it's even whales getting multiple copies server is still kind of iffy, because the fact it's just like they can't guarantee that they're gonna get multiple copies. They can try, but they're not gonna be able to guarantee, unless they're just like rich and they don't mind dumping like $1,000, $2,000 to try and guarantee that they get this medal multiple times. Even that, like, unless they're that, even that can be kind of iffy. Trying to get multiple copies. So, how many medals have you in album? I can check. Like the people who are first in high school challenge. Yeah, like those people who were like, they either got super lucky and got multiple, or they were whaling, or a combination of both. They were whaling and got lucky. I pull carry X plus today. Oh, Devgo Crazy, please don't talk about your polls for carry X plus in the chat if possible, please. Congrats though. Da-da-da. Oh, I feel good. Yeah, I saw people got like 6 copies. Yeah, I was like, God dang. But yeah, no, this week's PvP is honestly pretty easy for me. Fight 21st. It's been a while since I've been in top 100 too. It's pretty nice. Oh, I've been selected. That's great. Oh, that's no. That's not good. As a defending player, okay, I would assume it would still go off, but still. Oof. Oof. What are my thoughts on high school? Oh, I was gonna show my album, wasn't I? How do I show that again? It's in here, right? Album. I think they made 7 stars count towards the album now, so it severely lowered my album score, I think. I might be wrong. I want to say I'm pretty sure that they added it though. How far down? All those freaking Dalmatian medals. Yeah, they added 7 stars as like as part of the album now. That severely lowered my score for albums. Bam, at 60%. These are all 7-star medals. That's 6 stars. And these are some of them current medals with their 7-star next to them, I'm assuming. So like this slot right here, 1464, that would probably be the 7-star version. Yeah. Oh, that would mean we have quite a few medals coming up. I'd say we probably have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upcoming medals coming up. What are my thoughts on High Score Challenge? I honestly think it's one of the worst High Score Challenge as of late. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. It's not the greatest, sure, but I don't think it's that bad. 7-star? Yeah, I got 7-star pens. That was actually the first medal I made 7-star, to be honest. It was pens. I think they'll add Mega Destructive Dark, Fireball of Darkness, and Destruction in Knuckles. I have 21%. Forgetting Pete. It's only 4 new medals. Oh, that's true. That's true. You're right. You're right. So 4 new medals. I haven't gotten Pete yet. What is this right here, I wonder? I wonder what this is. In that case, what is this one, too? Interesting. For a second, I thought you got Kyrie X Plus, but I forgot the trap mode unlocks it. Oh, does it really? Oh, that would make sense. That would completely make sense, yeah. I didn't even know the trait mode unlocks her. What are my thoughts on the new 7-star banner JP got? I don't think I've seen it. So, like, what? Oh, they got new copy medals? Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, let's keep going. Wait, no, we did what? Oh. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Andrea Bottino. Welcome to the nation. Mind showing us my medal list? Kinda wondering what you 7-star? Sure, I can do that. This is my full list. Do you just want to see the tier 5 and up? Or, like, do you actually care about the tier 1s and 2s and stuff? Because I have a ton of, like, tier 1s through 3s, like, just 7-star. I think I can still make quite a few more tier 3s 7-star too. We'll do that. Just... There we go. Tier 5 and up. The 7-star banners you pull once per day for 1200 jewels. And it comes with 5 7-stars, and one of those is a tier 4, and it has Prime Max on. Interesting. Very interesting. It's a very interesting banner. I don't know. I feel like I would skip that banner, to be honest. Cause I'm in no need. I'm in no need to get 7-star medal or to get, you know, tier 4. Like I want tier 5 and up 7-star medals. Like tier 4 and below, unless they're prime medals. And I'm not gonna pull for a random chance to get a prime medal. I'm honestly, for me, like, I'm much better off just getting silver tickets and waiting to get enough fairies to evolve my my prime medal. I'd much rather do that, to be honest, and save my jewels. Yeah, it kind of is, like, it does sound like a bait banner. Like, I find no real need to pull from it, to be honest. Nova level farming is not easy, thanks. Yeah, that too. But yeah, I personally wouldn't pull from it. I don't think it's worth it. And yeah, these are my 7-star medals at the moment for tier 5 and up. I have a really nice Sleeping Lion farming raid setup, as I hope you can tell right now. Yeah. I think what my next tier 6 medal is probably gonna be my Marluxia EX. Just simply because of the fact he has Lux plus plus skill on him. And he has triple raid traits on him. So like he's gonna be an absolute monster for raid setups. Once I can 7-star him. Did I go down? I don't recall if I went down. I don't think I did. Yeah, the Whirl Light does hurt. That's great. How strong Toon Sora and Goofy against Turtle Strategy? Toon Sora and Goofy? Oh, the VIP medal. Gotcha. I'm like, which medal is that for a second? It's pretty good. I mean, it gets rid of all my defensive buffs, which is the whole point of turtling. So, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Did I? Oh no, it's not my turn. Will I evolve? Will I be evolving my Diz to 7-star once I get more fairies, or are you saving tier 7 fairies for better models? To be honest, Scarf, I'm probably gonna save my. I'll probably end up evolving my King Triton medal first, amongst my 7-star medals. I mean, amongst my tier 7 medals, just simply because of the fact I have like no hard hitting magic medals at all. So I'd be evolving King Triton first before anything else. But after that, I'm considering possibly evolving either my Kyrie or Shioni X. I'm thinking about my Kyrie X, to be honest. I evolved my Diz because he's buffering his ground defense. Nice. Yeah, for me, I have way too many hard-hitting speed damage medals, and I have my Lexius and Warrior of Light 7-star as well. I don't really need the 7-star or any other power medals beyond those two, at least as of right now. So for me, I just really need some good damage medals for magic. Once I can do that with King Triton, then I can move on to more like my utility medals. Twilight as a type? What do you mean? Ooh. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that. Got 3 tries left. 21st place. Let's go. I don't know what you mean by Twilight as a type though. Master Zero Gamer. Yeah, I know what Twilight Thorn is. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I know what a type is. I don't know what you're asking for though. Like, what about types are you asking about? Are you asking what type it is? Because Twilight Thorn is speed reverse, I believe. Oh, that felt good. Nope, I lost. Their points are too high. I can only get up to 22 mil. And they made me skip. Yep, I lost. I lost. Yeah. Got 2 trays left. These people on high ranks got EA in every medal. Yeah, they do. I mean, I don't. I don't have many medals at all with extra attack. Turtling, the only medal I have with extra... I mean, like, okay. I don't think my turtling really counts. I'm using, like, tier 1 and 2 medals with extra attack, and those are easy to get extra attack on. Vanitas is the only actual legitimate medal with extra attack. Treasure Trove... The only medal with extra attack I have is HPO. Lady Luck, I have 2 medals with extra attack, and that would be my Stained Glass and my Key Art 16. Those only, like, I don't have very many medals with extra attack at all. Excuse me. Sure, why not? We'll fight. Actually, what position am I in? I'm in 46. Fight Krollo. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, like, get the sleep off at least. Ouch. Oh wait, this is round 1. I'm okay then. I'm here thinking this round 2. I'm like, oh, I lost. All right, let's see how they do round 2. As long as they don't get above 22 mil, I'm good. I'm good. Did I pull when the Scrooge banner was out? Not really. I mean, I did a couple pulls just, you know, because why not? But I didn't go heavy on it or anything. What does Scrooge do? Scrooge, completely... It's like Kyrie EX Plus, but better. It's single target, but it fully debuffs the opponent, except it doesn't provide any upright buffs, but it fully debuffs everything else. So it has -7 general defense down, -7 PSM debuffs as well. This guy just got 47 million. What the heck? I'm not gonna be able to beat that. Lost that one. Alright. So that is my last try. So I need to reconfigure my setup a little bit just to favor defense. Okay, so right here, I want to swap this up a little bit. That's poison. Poison. Oh, oh, no wonder. I should have had Pete there that whole time, and I completely forgot to put Pete there. No wonder my sleep wasn't going off as much. But for this, I want to swap these two. For defense, I just want the poison. I'll be going second anyways, round 1, so like, I don't need sleep. I can just use poison. And I think the rest of these are fine. Kind of wish I had one more medal with the status ailment on that setup, but oh well. I'm actually going to put Lady Luck second as well, just to help guarantee that my paralysis goes off. Simply because of the fact my stained glass has extra attack, and I have triple threat on it. Actually, I should put triple threat 2 on him. I just realized he doesn't have triple threat 2 on him. Actually, what's the difference between triple threat 2 and normal triple threat? Up to level 1999. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. So it's not, and it's 55%. Okay, it's not, it doesn't really, it's not gonna make a difference at all. Greetings from Mexico. Hey, thanks for joining the stream, Juan Carlos Rodriguez. Cervera? I think. I hope I pronounced that last part right. But welcome. Thanks for joining the stream, man. Yeah, okay, so I mean that's the only change I'm doing for my defensive build. Just swapping out the sleep for poison. I put Lady Luck second too, just to help guarantee that paralysis actually goes off. And I'm saving Treasure Trove for last. And why not? We'll fight that guy from there. That guy right there. I guess not. I haven't selected. That's awesome. Hey, no problem, Dev. Go crazy. Would keeping paralysis plus on Zexion be better, or putting DB on it be better? Personally, I think, to me, I personally think DB max is better on Zexion, to be honest. Just because then at that point, you can at least use Zexion for turtling strategies on other parts of the game as well. Like, because having paralysis max is, I mean, it could still be, like, I feel like it's just iffy. I haven't used it, of course, on hard events. Like, I haven't used paralysis max on, like, Organization 13, for example. It could very easily prove super potent against Organization 13. I haven't done it though, so I don't know how potent that's gonna be. So as of right now, I think it's better to have DB3 max, but like it is completely viable for now anyways to keep it on, to keep the paralysis, to test it on like a high level enemy like the Organization 13, see how it does, see if it's actually effective or not, and then from there, if it doesn't seem that effective, you could be like, okay, yeah, I'll just slap DB3 max on it. Simply because of the fact that like paralysis max doesn't guarantee at all that it doesn't guarantee that it's gonna skip medals, which was literally for me the only reason why I was concerned about getting rid of it or not. It's because I thought it didn't work against Zexion. If it didn't work against Zexion, the paralysis max, then I think DB3 max would probably be more useful than on Zexion. But again, just keep in mind that also depends on what medals you have and what other medals you have that already have DB3 max and how it works with your setups and stuff. So don't just slap DB3 max on the medal if it ends up harming your setup, of course. Or is it 13 bosses get higher than the cap paralysis? Yeah. I know high level enemies tend to have like higher resistances and stuff to status ailments. Same thing with Colosseum. Colosseum does the same exact thing. They're only effective up to like a certain level. And with how high we can go in Colosseum right now, they're like status ailments are almost like useless. Yeah, exactly what Nova Bones just said too. Okay, hopefully this guy stopped fighting me. Did I go down in rank? I did. I went slightly down in rank. They're using 3 wishes. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I'll be getting rid of the Asuna turn 1. What's up, Master Zero Gamer? Oh no. Okay, I was about to say. Oh my god. This is why I throw turn 1 like for these type of weeks. Everyone just uses their best setup round 1. And they're not using status ailments, so it's like, okay, I'll just turtle round 1. I made him waste Asuna though, so that was good. I just hope this guy doesn't get over 22 mil. They're using Goofy. Oh god. Oh god, I think they... Oh yeah, no, they beat me. I lost. Is it worth to evolve Toonstar and Goofy to Semistar? Compared to other metals, I would say no. If you don't have very many good PvP medals though, it could be a viable option. Actually, no. Yeah, don't do it. I just realized I wouldn't get the buff. I was about to say like it would be a viable option because you get the buff, but I just remembered it's a VIP medal, so it's not going to get the +3 upright buff. So I don't think it's a very good option at all. I wouldn't do it. I won't do it. You have much better options for tier 8 compared to Toonsaur and Goofy. Alright. Oh, that's my PvP for today. Where's Sai? I want to know what rank Sai is at. Oh, I feel good. I'm actually in top 100 again this time. And Sai's not here to see it. Alright. I need to do some heavy grinding. Today's Thursday. This month ends in 3 days. I gotta do some heavy ass grinding today. Heavy grinding. Heck, what's the border ranking right now? Oh, Jesus Christ. I basically need to get to tier 18 today. That's ridiculous. I would have to grind all day to get to tier 18. Jesus. Jesus. That's... Ew. That's so ew. Honestly, I'm completely okay with just getting 1 copy, to be honest. 6 max. Like, I already have... I have, like, what, 4 or 5 copies of Attack Boost 5 Max and Lux Plus Plus. Like, I think I'm okay. I'm in class right now while watching. Oh, aren't you such a rebel? It's 6-star. My QR17 6-star. I don't have any prime medals that are 7-star. Yeah. It sucked because what was it? Tuesday when we got our tickets from that 4-day PvP. I needed just one more tier 4 fairy medal to evolve one of my prime medals, but I didn't get it. But yeah, all my prime medals are 6-star. I don't recommend mercy pulling for the 7-star at all, to be honest, for the prime medals. I just don't think it's worth it. How would you find if you could use 2 keyblades in the game? You mean like in story mode and stuff, or like in the rest of the game? I wouldn't know how that would work, to be honest. I feel like that'd be too much, a little too much for this type of game. I think that would be a little too much. I'm so close to top 1K, but the grind still hurts. How would that be? Oh, the double keyblades? Yeah, I wouldn't know how that would work either. Like I just feel like that'd be too much. Oh. Okay, I did that already. I'm not really feeling the global festival this week. Like I don't like we already raided what 2 weeks ago. Like I am not for raiding much this week at all. How much? Oh shit! I didn't realize I had that much Lux. I need like 6 billion more Lux to meet my party's minimum requirement. That's not too hard, to be honest. Oh, I need to check something. Hey, I got a solid 7,000. Yo, Paulo, what is happening, man? Hello, Faded Child. How you doing? The only reason I'm raiding is to get to level 400. Yeah, makes sense. Like, I thought about trying to raid till I get to 450, but I'm like, without double lux, like, that's not happening this week. That is not happening this week. I am not gonna, like, I'm not gonna slave my soul away to trying to get to 450, because, like, that's not gonna happen this week. Currently sitting at 392, and it's taken 10 years. Oh, for your level? Yeah, it's... Yeah, like, those last few levels to get to 400 are, like, agonizing. I still have 17 more levels, so 450. Oof. I got the 7-star key at 17 from the free. Ooh, nice. Congrats, Tommy. That was... Oh, kicking... kicking follow. I mean, he's been inactive for 3 days. Yesterday was the second strike. He hasn't logged in at all. And, like, it's very odd, too. Something must be going on, because he's one of my regulars in my party, so... But, like it's just... I just have it as part of my rules. Like, if you're not going to contribute properly to my group, like, I can't have you in my group. I'll accept people back into the group after the raid week. But if they're not going to contribute properly during the raid week, like, I have to kick them. Do you think Toy Story is out next week? Maybe. I honestly have no idea. I kicked him because of the fact that he's been missing our party's raid boosting for like the last 2 days, and he hasn't logged in for 3 days. Like, that's a bit of a problem. So one. When does my party raid boost? My party raid boosts at 8 p.m. PST. So I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So for me, that's actually 11 o'clock. Do I get something from reaching level 400? Yeah, I get 5,000 jewels. You get 5,000 jewels every 50 levels. Yeah. So like at level 450, I would get another 5,000 jewels. And at 500, I would get 5,000 jewels as well. But obviously, like, the higher up you are, the harder it is to actually get to those levels. So I am not willing. I would literally need a normal raid week in order to even remotely try and get to 450. Chances are I would actually need 2 raid weeks with the Lux boost, the ×2 Lux boost, in order to try and get to 450. Because I think the most I would get would probably be halfway to like 420. I would probably get to like 425 or something during the first raid week, and then the second raid week I could possibly get to 450. Have to go, Nye. Bye, but I'll leave a subscription. Hey, thanks, Master Zero Game. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by for the stream. I'm actually about to end the stream now too, to be honest, guys. Hey, thanks for subscribing, man. Welcome to the nation. Will Ultimate Weapon be upright, hybrid, keep by walled? Mega Weapon? I don't know. That'd be cool though. I mean, I have no idea though. They could do so many things, to be honest, with this game. But they don't. At least not yet, anyways. But we'll see. But other than that, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Honestly, I'm thinking about not streaming this next few days. I partially only streamed today because it has been a couple days, and I also wanted to explain that whole paralysis boost thing a little bit, just because I know there's a Reddit post going around and I wanted to help explain it. But other than that, that's it for today, guys. Hope hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And I should see you guys sometime later. Hold on, give me a second. Alright. Peace, y'all. I'll see you guys later.